Okay, 2006 Ford Focus ZX5 just means it's a four-door with a hatchback. It's always good to say in your videos. People love that. Anyways, just a quick car I threw together for making deliveries to earn some extra money. Anyways, let's get to one of the many pains in the neck these cars have, and the biggest one being that the brilliant idea of a lifetime non-serviceable air filter. I've already started taking it apart, but I think it helps this way so you can kind of see what we're dealing with. So this sucker here loops under there, and you can kind of see it there, is the non-replaceable air filter. Some people don't know, see this bolt here, sorry, that this actually is a quick connect clip, so you could technically don't have to take this apart. I will later, but just so you know, if you're in a wrecking yard and you want to do this fast, you can actually push this over and to release this doohickey. Yeah, it goes in there like that. And then you have an air resonator. This doohickey that does nothing more, has this fake thing to tell you your filter's bad, which I don't think it does, because I'll explain that in a moment. The reason this is a pain in the neck, and I bought this damn thing. If I would have known better and did some research, I wouldn't have bought that. I would have just done what I'm going to do here shortly for you. Anyways, problem is, that's not a lifetime air filter. My gas mileage has gone from 29 to 20, and that's the most common reason that these cars get bad gas mileage. So anyways, pull this sucker out. This has the mass airflow sensor. Well, that's a problem, right? What do you do with the mass airflow sensor? Well, I've seen other guys hookify this. I'm going to hookify it a different way, a little nicer. I went and bought another one of these. And then I went and bought one of these fake cold air induction air filters. Why I say fake cold air? Because unless this is vented, or not vented, yeah, vented too, but also sealed off to where it is drawing cold air from outside the car, this technically would be a hot air filter system, because it's under the damn hood where all the hot air is. So anywho, as you can see, I've already cut this one down, or cut the end off just temporarily. There's a direction to this, because this only goes in one way, so the mass airflow sensor, the air goes this way. So that's why I basically just modified this one already and stuck an air filter on this end that normally goes through that air filter. But anywho, it's going to go in here pretty much. It's a tight fit because I haven't cut it short and haven't shown you everything I'm doing. This is just to show you the idea. There you go. That's the system. Now, how am I going to do this? Well, I found the filter that fits that in. Well, this end just happens to be the same size as that end. So I'm going to take another one, cut this section off here, and GB plastic weld it onto the other one. So basically, except for this, is now under here. So the mass airflow sensor will still be there. It'll just be mounted where my fingers are down there. But that's the trick of it. I will finish this inside where it's nice and cool and safe from any diseases, and I'll get back to you. Okay, and this is basically it's a test fit, but you can see I've trimmed that piece since it's loose. That's in there. It'd be nice if it had a mount, but I'll come up with something. I just found the cheapest air filter I could off of eBay. Use whatever filter you prefer. The only thing is the inlet opening has to be 3 1/4 inches. Same over here, 3 1/4 inches. So basically, that's all I did. I can pull this apart here and show you. When you cut it down, this had another lip here. This basically, this area here was where this clamp went. So I just cut it right along the edge of the other one to give me a guide. Use the Sawzall and then filed it clean and smooth. And then on this side, it sticks nice and good. There you go, that piece there that I've cut off, I basically just cut off that side. This I cut off with a cheap soldering iron, and then used a palm sander to get it to the exact size to where it just slips right on there. You can see it sticks, some of it sticks on the inside, but I'm just going to use that and fill that gap with the JB plastic weld that says it's good for ABS plastic. So I guess I'll show you that, and I'll show you the glue I use just in case you're wondering. I researched it and they say this will work, so let's find out. It has a 5-minute work time and cures in an hour, so yeah, I could drive my car quick, but you better get this glue on right the first time. So on the stage 2, 3, 4, who knows, I lost count. Okay, here's the finished piece. It's it all glued around, put the glue on it, cinched it down, and then I even ran a bead of glue around that inside where it stuck out. Clamped on the filter. I gotta install the mass airflow sensor here shortly, and then it'll be ready to go. I'm gonna promise you about the glue too, so it seemed to work pretty good. Took longer than 5 minutes to set up, so it was a pain in the neck. That's what I used. Warn you, it is, turn this way, the sun is very runny, so yeah. Anywho, stick that sucker in there. There you go. Like I said, should have some ounce. It beat itself to death, but who cares? And that is it. I'm going to install the map sensor, and let's see, we will test while you're here. Yeah, there's plenty of room for the wire. There's the wire. It could be on top practically if it need to be, but it'll plug in, so there you go. Cheap alternative. You can get a replaceable filter thing for it that replaces that whole unit, but still nearly $300. $16 filter, $8 piece. The glue costs most at $10, so there you go.